Hello, everyone, and today is a special alert for you as velocity bankers, as people who like eliminating their debt and building their wealth. I want to give you some news today that may affect how you do velocity banking depending on what you do right after this video. All right? No one is paying me to say this. The November 8th, 2021 issue of the New American Magazine outlines several examples of this one person that may disrupt the whole velocity banking community. They were born and grew up in Soviet Kazakhstan, one of the most repressive and staunchly Stalinist of the Soviet republics. According to the UK-based Daily Mail, they were a top member of the Komsomol, the youth organization of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union. And they were tasked with training future party leaders under the supervision of the KGB. This person was sent to Moscow State University during the Soviet years on a scholarship named after communist dictator Vladimir Lenin. They wrote a thesis at the Soviet University entitled Karl Marx's Economic Analysis and the Theory of Revolution in the Capital, which they refused so far to provide to the U.S. Senate Banking Committee. They refused to provide this thesis to them. Their 2020 research paper, Why We Need a National Investment Authority, proposes a federal national investment authority to commandeer private and public funds for climate change, infrastructure, and other central planning projects. Her National Investment Authority is being promoted by Representative Maxine Waters, one of the most influential members of Congress. This person's 2020 article for the Vanderbilt Law Review entitled The People's Ledger, How to Democratize Money and Finance the Economy, calls for a Marxian scheme of digital Fed accounts that would fully replace private bank deposits. In a Facebook photo with radical Cornell professor Robert Hockett, Hockett describes himself, Omarova, and the late Lynn Stout as the Bolshevik contingent of the Cornell's finance group. And the person that I'm talking about, Omarova, dissed the United States in a 2019 tweet for its gender pay gap while praising the Soviet Union for its supposed lack of the same. More specifically, Omarova has advocated for massively expanding the federal government's role over the economy, along with giving unprecedented power to the unconstitutional and already unaccountable Federal Reserve. This includes creating a central bank digital currency, which would hasten the move away from sound money and personal privacy. Now, folks, several senators have already criticized Omarova for her far-left stances, in addition to hiding her undergraduate thesis about Karl Marx. However, like a typical far-left Marxist, she describes her critics as racist, sexist, and nativist. Folks, the United States is a constitutional republic, and its system of government, along with the values it was founded upon, are antithetical, diametrically opposed to Marxism, socialism, and communism. Especially with this in mind, Sauli Omarova is completely unfit to serve in any government position in this great country. So tell your U.S. Senator to unequivocally reject Omarova's nomination and to only confirm those who wholeheartedly stand up for our nation's founding values. Now, the reason I had to put this on video is so that you can continue to pay off your mortgages in 5 to 7 years versus 30 years. And I know that many of you, perhaps many of you, are not into politics, and I understand. But I know that nothing in this world is disconnected. Nothing. It's all connected. And there are some things and people who have greater influence than others. So what I'm going to do, I know I don't usually do this. I don't. I'm going to put the link, right, that you can click on to tell your senator, deny this lady a seat at the Office of Comptroller Currency so that you can continue to do velocity banking. Because if she's placed in that position of Office of Comptroller Currency, she will be over and influence heavily 1,200 banks, national banks, federal savings, and a lot more of the financial institutions. We don't want your freedoms going away, especially in velocity banking. God bless you, and you have a great night.